We are soon going into elections in Kenya. This is a common knowledge. My question is, who will be the next governor of Wajir County? This is a question many people from Wajir County are asking themselves. Who is going to be our governor? And I'm asking you, who do you think is going to be your governor? In the spirit of sharing with others what I know, today I want to look at this county known as Wajir County. And I want to focus on gubernatorial election. I'm not factoring in the influence of the Senate aspirants on governor candidates. We have different senators coming from different communities and subclans. The main reason is the senators have their own ballot papers, unlike deputy governors who share one ballot paper with their governor. So let us keep senators aside and women rep aside. Just like those in coffee shops, when you are in a coffee shop, you smell the scent of coffee. The people of Wajir today can sense the wind of change in the air. Are you sensing that? Drop your comment. It is entirely possible that my perspective may reflect the truth, but it is also possible behind the perception of our senses, walls are hidden, of which we have very little knowledge. So keep that also in mind. Nonetheless, as you know, there are three main subclans, clans in Wajir: the Ajuran and the Ogaden and the Dogodia. Let me start with candidates from the Dogodia. Dr. Hassan Fuje is from the Fai subclan. He is the official candidate, and I have to point out that he could have been a very strong candidate if only the other three candidates withdrew in his favor and backed his bid. The chances of this happening now is 0. Meanwhile, Honorable Ugas seems to be stronger than Fuje. And Mohammed Fai also seems to be the strongest amongst the 5 candidates, without underestimating the influence of the incumbency, the current governor, Mohammed Abdi. So the 4 candidates from the 5 nation, in short, will share about 30,000 votes amongst themselves from their backyard before they go out and seek the support of other communities. How many votes each will get is a question of guesswork, and yours is as good as mine. Let me come to Ahmed Jir, Wajir West. In 2017, out of 26,000 registered voters in Wajir West, which is his stronghold, he only managed to get 14,000 votes that time. On the 10th of August, now, how many votes will he get out of 30,000? Considering the fact that now there are other players in his backyard, Kolosh, Nyanyure, and Dr. Siad. These 3 people are taking away votes from him. We are not yet done with Jir, because Jir has been a governor and there is that weight pushing him or pulling him down. Now, how many votes will he get is also a question of guessing game. But I think it is going to be less than what he got in 2017, to be fair. So, Jir, Dr. Fuje, Mohammed Fai, Mohammed Abdi, Ugas, they have a long shot. You should have realized by now that the seat is unlikely to go to our brothers from the Dogodia community on the 10th of August 2022, inshallah. Very unlikely, because of what we can see going on in Wajir County. Let's now look at Dr. Cabreta and Wera's chances. These two also come. Dr. Kabu comes from north, Wera comes from south. And please don't take this video as propaganda. It is not an election propaganda. It is my opinion as someone who is from Wajir County. Dr. Kabu comes from the Ajuran nation, who have no other candidates contesting for governor. This puts him in a very strong position as a serious contender for the seat, for the governor's seat, just behind Ahmed Wera. Now, if this young man can manage to get all Ogaden votes in one basket, then he becomes the most favorable candidate to win the seat. But how possible is that? How possible is it? How possible is it for Wera to bring all Ogaden votes in one basket? Is it something that he can do? Ogadens, some people say, are not united. 2017, there was this Ato who was going for governor, and Wera was going for deputy governor. The division was there. It is now they have, swapped roles. Ato is going for deputy, Wera is going for governor. Is it going to play the same, or there's going to be unity? Either way, now, the people of Wajir should brace themselves for change. If Ogadens get united, Wera is going to be the governor. If not, Cabreta is going to be governor. Cabreta is likely to get 90% of Ajuran votes, and that is approximately 40,000 plus. If he gets 90% of 40,000 plus the votes that his deputy is going to bring, plus the government is going to form, there's going to be, people who will be seeking leadership roles, CECs, speaker, chief of staff finance. This kind of coalition is going to be on the table. So votes are going to come in. What we can see is that there is change in the air. But that is not the end of the story. Even if Cabreta or Wera becomes governor, there's going to be challenges, and those challenges come after the elections. We have two main challenges that's going to bring problems for Wera or Cabreta. Number one challenge is the county assembly. How many? Somalis operate their politics in the clan system. How many MCAs come from Wajir North and West? And how many MCAs come from Wajir South? If you consider those numbers, then you know that even if either of them becomes governor, there is this issue of impeachment hanging over their heads. That is challenge number one. Challenge number two, there are people who are called Wajir County cartels. Cartels plus MCAs make Wajir County ungovernable. That is what happened in 2017. Muhammad Abdi could not operate very well because of the cartels. Ahmed Jir 2013 could not operate very well because of the cartels. Crossing the bridge, crossing the hurdle of this election is the beginning of another major hurdle that is going to paralyze the operations of Wajir County governance system. What do you think? Drop your comments below. Thank you.